So, I was talking to a friend the other day and they were really worried about AI taking over jobs. They were like, is there even going to be a place for people like us in the future workforce? And honestly, I get it. It can feel a little scary. Is AI going to replace your job or open new opportunities for you? But here is what I told them.
I also want to talk about jobs because the natural fear is AI is going to make us redundant, particularly in markets like India where we have so much of a workforce.
Already made an announcement that got quite a lot of attention back in Jan-Feb around the fact that, as a consequence of our AI customer service chatbot, we had a significant reduction in errands that were handled by agents. About 70% of all of our errands are handled by that, and that meant that about 700 jobs of a reduction of need of Klarna. Now again,
what do you think AI is going to look like for them in the next 5 to 10 years?
I think you're going to have some AI which you can talk to or ask to help, and it's going to be available for you, right?
People start to worry. Artificial intelligence, robots, jobs. But don't worry about it. Human beings are much smarter than machines. Machine can never control because machine only have chips. Human beings have the hearts.
Alright, before we jump right in, let me give you a quick sneak peek of what we are going to explore today. We have got some exciting stuff lined up, and trust me, you are not going to want to miss any of it. First up, we are talking about Klarna, a company making some bold moves with AI. Are they replacing people, or is there more to the story? Yes, there is definitely more. Then, we are diving into the big question everyone is asking. Is AI really going to take over our jobs? It sounds scary, but we are gonna look at what actually happening and why there is still a lot of hope. After that, we'll talk about how to stay ahead. The AI revolution is coming, but I'm here to help you prepare. It's all about getting the right skills and being ready for the changes coming our way. And finally, we are gonna bring it all together and talk about how we can make AI work for us, not against us. I want you to feel empowered by the end of this video, not overwhelmed. So stick around, grab a snack, maybe a cup of coffee, and let's figure this AI thing out together. Let's dive into chapter number 1. Klarna's big shift, AI and jobs. In this first chapter, we are diving into how big companies like Klarna are using AI to change their workforce, what it means for jobs, and what opportunities could be opening up. Alright, so here is how Klarna is making this big shift. They are betting on AI to handle tasks like marketing and customer service tasks that used to need human workers. So, the question is, what's happening with companies like Klarna and how is AI changing the game? Klarna has already reduced its workforce from 5,000 to 3,800, and their goal is to bring that number down to 2,000. Now, here is the part you need to hear. AI isn't just taking over jobs, it's helping companies to boost profits. Klarna's revenue jumped by 27% in just 1 year, and that's not just good for the company. It could also mean more resources to invest in you if you are willing to learn how to work with AI. So, if you're thinking, wait, how's that even possible? Well, AI has gotten so advanced that it can take over a lot of repetitive tasks, from customer service chats to personalized marketing campaigns. And here is the upside. When companies save money with AI, there are often more opportunities for those who know how to adapt to these new systems and work alongside AI. It's about working smarter, not harder. So, to wrap up, we have learned that companies like Klarna are using AI to cut cost and boost efficiency, which might sound like bad news for jobs. But it also creating new opportunities for those who can adapt and learn how to work with AI. It's all about seeing the shift as a chance to grow rather than something to fear. Chapter 2: AI, the future of work. Next, we are going to explore if AI really means the end of jobs as we know them, or if there is something more to the story that we should focus on. So the question is, Does AI really mean the end of jobs as we know them? Now, I get it. AI is shaking up a lot of industries: finance, gaming, design, and beyond. And the International Monetary Fund even said that AI could impact nearly 40% of jobs. But here is the thing: instead of focusing on what might be lost, let's focus on what we can gain. The world of work is changing, but that doesn't mean you are going to be left behind. We just need to be ready. And honestly, there is so much potential out there for people who start learning about AI now. Whether it's in tech, design, marketing, knowing how to leverage AI is going to be one of the most important skills you can have. Alright, so what did we take away here? AI might be impacting a lot of jobs, but it's not all doom and gloom. There are so many opportunities waiting if we shift our focus to learning new skills and embracing change. Remember, it's not about what's being lost, it's about what's waiting to be gained. Chapter 3: How AI can work for you. In this chapter, we'll talk about how AI can actually help you work better, faster, and more effectively, turning it into your personal assistant instead of a competitor. Okay, can AI actually make your work easier and more enjoyable? Now, let me give you a quick example of how AI can help you, not just replace you. Let's look at Figma, a super popular design tool. They have integrated AI to help designers to work faster and focus on the creative stuff they actually enjoy. Instead of spending hours adjusting layers or searching through files, AI take care of the repetitive stuff. And that's the beauty of AI. It's not about losing talent, it's about enhancing it. When you combine your creative skills with the power of AI, you are going to be able to do more in less time. And guess what? When companies profit from that kind of efficiency, it often means better pay and better opportunities for people like you who know how to work with these tools. So, we have seen how AI can actually make our work easier, especially with tools like Figma. Instead of thinking about AI as a threat, think of it as a collaborator, one that lets you focus on the creative and meaningful part of your job while it handles the repetitive stuff. Chapter 4: Preparing for AI, the skills you need. Now, let's focus on what skills you need to stay ahead. AI is here to stay, but that doesn't mean we can't be ready for it. This chapter will help you understand how to future proof your career. Okay, so the question is, how can you stay ahead of AI and thrive in the workforce? Klarna CEO Sebastian Siemiatkowski is saying that governments need to start planning for this AI revolution. But here is the thing: we don't have to wait for that. We can start preparing now. The future isn't just happening to us. We can shape it by learning how to use AI to our advantage. So, do you see AI as an exciting opportunity or a threat to jobs? So, what did we cover here? It's clear that preparing for AI means staying ahead by learning new skills. Whether that's getting comfortable with AI tools, upskilling in tech, or just staying adaptable. The more proactive we are, the more we can benefit from this shift. And now, to wrap it all up, we'll look at how we as an individual can view AI as an exciting opportunity or as a challenge. Let's figure it out how we can embrace it together. We have talked a lot about how AI is shaping our future. And the key takeaway here is that it's not about fearing AI, it's about understanding it and finding ways to make it work for us. Whether we can see it as an opportunity or a threat is up to us. But by preparing ourselves, we can definitely turn it into something positive. Alright, my friends, we have covered a lot today. From Klarna's big moves with AI to how these shift might impact jobs, and most importantly, how we can prepare and make AI work for us, not against us. Now, here is the real takeaway: AI is not just some futuristic concept that's coming to steal our jobs. It's a tool, and like any tool, it can be used to build something incredible if we know how to wield it. Imagine what you could create if you could free yourself from the mundane, repetitive tasks that take up so much time. Imagine focusing purely on creativity, strategy, and human connection. That's the promise of AI if we embrace it smartly. Okay, let me share you a quick personal story. When I first started exploring AI tools, I was honestly a bit skeptical. I remember thinking, is this really going to help me or just complicate things? But the moment I realized how it could take away the mundane parts of my work, like organizing files or tweaking minor details, and let me focus on the creative vision, I knew it was a game changer. If I could adapt, trust me, so can you. I know some of you might still be on the fence, maybe worried that AI is too complex or it's not really for you. But here is what I want you to remember. You are more capable of than you think. It's all start with just one step. Don't wait for the things to happen to you. Take a charge. See AI as an opportunity, a chance to level up your skills, improve your work life balance, and be on the cutting edge of what is possible. And remember, you are not alone in this journey. We are figuring it out together. I truly believe there is a place for all of us if we are ready to embrace the possibilities. And if today's conversation gave you even a tiny bit of clarity or inspiration, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep the discussion going. After all, the future is something we build together. Thank you so much for being here today. Until next time, keep pushing boundaries, keep exploring, and remember, AI is here to help you shine, not take away your light. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give thumbs up. It always means a lot. I'll appreciate your watching. Design and Beyond signing off, and I'll catch you in the next video.